Hi Sagittarius, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of July 31st through August 6th. This is for Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, and Sagittarius Rising signs. So Sag, for this reading I am using the Universal Tarot deck along with the Magical Unicorns Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Alright, so at the bottom of the deck, Sag, I do have the Eight of Swords. So just take caution with this Eight of Swords. This is that mental energy. So for some Sages, you certainly could be worried about something. Maybe worrying unnecessarily, too much in your head. So just take caution here. Try to stay positive. Keep yourself focused on, the positive side of things. Maybe keep yourself busy. But this certainly could be some of you overthinking things, overly worrying about things, maybe dealing with some anxiety. Now, the overall energy for the week is actually the Queen of Wands. So I see you very much in your element, Sag, which is really good, but I think that some of you are maybe just simply worrying unnecessarily, overthinking things, maybe dealing with some anxiety. But the Queen of Wands, this is great. I mean, you're also very creative. For some of you, you're coming through very creative, very passionate. And, I always see the King or the Queen of Wands as manifestors. When they want something, they go after it. They're incredibly passionate people. So I think that, you're maybe in the process of manifesting something here. You're in the process of maybe getting something off the ground for some of you, and that could be why we have this Eight of Swords energy. Maybe you're just worrying about this. But I see many of you just very creative, very passionate. Now, because I have the Queen of Wands, but then we also have the King of Wands here on the spread as well. For some of you, your partner is definitely going to be very significant this week. There is a couple here, so maybe you are partnered with another fire sign person, so maybe another Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, or someone who's coming up as the King of Wands. So someone who has this very passionate, creative energy. But we're starting out with the Star. We have the Star with the Hanged Man. And the Star is a very, very positive energy. It is a healing energy. So some of you are maybe in the process of actually maybe healing your mind, overcoming this Eight of Swords energy. That energy certainly could be easing this week because this is a beautiful healing energy. It's also a divine energy. And also very optimistic energy. So some of you, that certainly could be why we have the Queen of Wands here, who I do see her as someone who's generally very upbeat, very optimistic. So for some of you, maybe you're coming back into your element. So that's really positive. But also with the Star, it is that very spiritual, divine energy. And I think that for some of you, maybe you're dealing with some divine timing here because we also have the Hanged Man. So I think that some of you are maybe having to wait. You could be waiting on someone, waiting on something, and maybe things are definitely divinely orchestrated here. With the Page of Cups underneath the Hanged Man, you certainly could be waiting on some sort of news or communication to come through. Some exciting, very positive news to come through. And it's on its way. It's on its way. That clarity is coming in, that communication, if you're waiting on communication or news, it's on its way. It's coming in. We have the Ace of Swords here, which is a card of victory, but it's victory after dealing with some obstacles. It also represents truth, clarity. I think that some of you are definitely receiving that communication. With the Hanged Man and the Ace of Swords here, for some of you, I think that you're gaining this enlightenment. Now, it could be happening gradually. It could be happening this week, maybe even going into the following week. But for some of you, you're definitely gaining that enlightenment here. So for some of you, could be finding something out. You could be getting down to the bottom of something. Now with the Page of Cups, for some of you, this could be on the love front. With the Page of Cups here, this could be like the very early stages of maybe a new relationship for some of you. This could be some flirty communication that's taking place. Now, maybe the sign of Aquarius is significant with the star, or it could be communication with a water sign person, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, or even another fire sign. But we also have the Five of Swords here. So we do have some swords energy here. So we have the Five of Swords, which fives represent a more challenging energy. It can also be some of you with the Nine of Wands next to it feeling defeated, definitely feeling physically exhausted. Maybe you've just gone through some sort of difficult period. But with the Hanged Man and the Star, I see you healing. Also with the Hanged Man, you could be separating yourself from your partner. You could be going off and spending some time alone. For those of you that this is on the career front, maybe, yeah, you're taking a break with the Hanged Man. You could literally be going off and spending some time alone. You need some time to heal. For some of you, you need some time to maybe think about things as well. With the Hanged Man, this can be a person who, you know, is taking a step back. They need to look at the larger picture, and by them doing that, they're actually seeing things from a different perspective. They're seeing things clearly for some of you with this energy. You do have a lot of very beautiful spiritual energy around you. So for those of you that are worrying, there really is no need to worry. Take that you time, go off, spend some time alone, and listen to your intuition. I see many of you coming back into your element. I really feel like this was energy that you were dealing with previously. And for some of you, clearly you were dealing with like a difficult situation, and I see that some of you are very tired here. So I think that this is you actually maybe regaining, your strength, your energy, and just coming back into your element here. The Queen of Wands has a ton of energy. She's a multitasker. She's also very upbeat, very optimistic. And I think that some of you do see that light at the end of the tunnel here. And you might be in a difficult situation. This could be what this is all about with the Devil here, is maybe you were in like an unhealthy relationship, a toxic environment, a toxic work environment for some of you, feeling stuck or feeling trapped within an environment, a situation, a relationship for some of you. But maybe some of you are, you know, going off, spending some time alone. You could be figuring out exactly how to free yourself, exactly how to unchain yourself from this difficult situation. There could have been lies, there could have been arguments. For some of you, this is definitely, I feel, on the romantic front. So this is your significant other. Maybe there was cheating, maybe there was lies. But I can see that you're tired. I can see that you're tired. I think that some of you are physically and mentally just exhausted. But with the Star here, you are healing. This is all starting to ease. So maybe some of you are literally separating from your partner. Or you're just going to take a lot of you time this week. For some of you, you know, there could be someone new that's coming in. That's definitely a possibility for some of you. You could be getting to know someone else, and that is maybe helping you. Because with this Wands energy here, you know, some of you are taking action. For some of you, you're taking steps to literally free yourself from that that's no longer serving you. With this Ace of Swords mirroring the Devil. For some of you, you're going to be freeing yourself. You're going to be cutting yourself free from that that's no longer serving you. And with the Devil, it can be anything from, you know, an unhealthy environment, relationship, a toxic relationship, you know, sex, drugs, rock and roll, addictions, you know, anything that is just no longer serving you. Obsessing about something. Maybe some of you were even dealing with some fear previously, and it's all about you, you know, finding that inner strength this week for some of you. But overall, you know, I don't see it being a bad week, Sag, because this is needed. So, you know, I might only be reading for a select number of Sages, so if you can't resonate with this reading, that's fine. Watch your other signs, or I suggest having a private reading. But this is for those Sages that, you know, you have this difficult situation that's going on, but you're actually in the process of freeing yourself. And with this Ace of Swords, this is a card of victory. This is a card of victory after dealing with some obstacles, and I think that some of you have definitely been dealing with some obstacles. But this is, you know, this is a process, and you're in this process right now, and you know, I think this is going to be a very beneficial week for you. But let me pull you an additional guidance card, additional guidance for Sagittarius for this upcoming week. What else does Sagittarius need to know? Now, if some of you have something going on with your child, a small child, maybe this is something to do with maybe their education, something like that. If you were waiting on, this could even be like a legal battle for some of you, but if you were waiting on news about a child, I see things working out in your favor, but just, you know, literally hang in there. Stay positive. Don't give up. Things are going to get easier. Okay, so we have light. See the light within yourself and everyone else. For some of you, I think that this is you seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Absolutely. I think you're seeing this light this week. You're going to be seeing things maybe from a different perspective. You're now enlightened for some of you. This is beautiful. So see the light within yourself and also everyone else. Okay, Sag? So I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please be sure to subscribe. And if you're interested in a private reading, please head on over to northeasttarot.com. I do wish you all a wonderful week. Take care.